Hi everyone, Simon Keeling here, Saturday the 14th of July. Thanks again for watching. As always, the site's kept completely free of charge by you coming back regularly and telling your friends about what we're doing here, because that means we can present more adverts to you on the screen, and the more adverts we show, the more revenue it generates, which keeps the site completely free of charge. So thanks again for coming back, and thanks for spreading the word. Now, I've been talking to you over the last few days about this increase in pressure that was expected next week, so an improvement in conditions for the final part of July, and I'm pleased to say that this morning we're getting more backup coming in from the models. Now, I have to say I don't think we're out of the woods just yet. It's still a little bit dicey, but hopefully things are starting now to line up and we should find conditions improving. I wanted to show you this chart. This is from the ECMWF. These go forward in 24-hour steps. So this is from the site that you're on now. If you go to the top of the page, click on weather charts, come down the left hand side to ECMWF operational and click on MSLP, which stands for mean sea level pressure. You'll get this chart. So that's today. Here's the area of low pressure clearing its way eastwards during today. That's midnight tonight going into Sunday, and there we are for Monday. Notice how this ridge, look, has built in during the course of Sunday and into Monday. Now for Tuesday, the jet stream is where these colours are quite close together, so running through here, it's going further north. It has been down here through the Bay of Biscay and Central Europe, but it's starting to get nudged further north. Now, this is likely to bring cloud and outbreaks of rain to western coast, but the overall story I want to get here is one of rising pressure, look, down to the south. On to Wednesday now, and the ridge is still there, look, but the jet stream tries to have a little bit of a fling with us with low pressure off western Scotland, and that lasts for a couple of days. Look, the jet stream nudging back south, and this is exactly what we expect to see once the jet stream starts to move its way back northwards. It will go north, then get shifted south, and then move back northwards again. So that's the chart there taking us into Thursday. And then for Friday, well, eventually low pressure clears eastwards, the jet stream goes with it. Some showers in the east on Friday, but look, another ridge building in from the west. And then this is the area of high pressure proper, trying to get in, look, into Saturday and Sunday and into the following Monday too. So we are hopeful. There's Tuesday the 24th. I am hopeful that this high is building in. It's not going to be great for everybody, and certainly northern and western Scotland are likely to see rain at times, but this is a sign of better weather ahead, and I'll give you some more information about going forwards during the early of August in just a moment. So let's just go through a little bit more detail then as to what we expect to see. This is from the GFS Ensemble model, and we'll bring up the rainfall chart. So if we go down to GFS Ensemble, click on rain, it'll bring up the rainfall charts for Europe. There we go. So this is today at midday. These go forward in 12-hour steps. There's the rain, look, through the Midlands and East Anglia. Let's clear that out of the way. There it goes during the course of tonight. And then tomorrow is a basically fine day, although there will be some cloud and outbreaks of rain across Scotland. For many, though, it's a much better day. We've got sunny spells, although cloud increasing through western Scotland later on. I do think it's going to be a very pleasant day. Now for Monday, we'll find rain spreading in from the west. That's probably mainly affecting northern and western areas. Outbreaks of rain and drizzle here, but more eastern and southern parts tending to stay drier and also brighter, but also becoming warmer too. Look, if you trace this isobar back, look where the winds are coming from. Right down here, almost in the subtropics. So we are going to get much warmer conditions coming in. That brings lots of moisture, lots of cloud with it, most of it affecting the west, and as I said, eastern areas probably becoming drier. As we head in towards Tuesday now, so the ridge of high pressure builds back in again. But I think western areas, this chart really quite deceptive, because western parts of the country are probably going to be cloudy, further outbreaks of rain to come. But more eastern areas, yes, cloud and some drizzle in the morning, but probably becoming brighter through the day. And a pressure of 1025 in the south, tending to keep things a little bit on the drier side. Into Wednesday, well, this is the area of low pressure. Remember, we saw it on the ECMWF chart coming in. This is kind of just another hit of unsettled weather coming through. I don't think anything as dramatic and heavy in terms of rainfall as it has been over the last few weeks, but this low will move through us. It'll take its time during Thursday to clear, and during Wednesday to clear away, and we'll bring outbreaks of rain, some of it quite heavy to the north, less so in the south. And I think during Thursday that low clears eastwards, bringing in a mix of sunny spells and heavy showers for most of us, although these southern counties tending to stay drier. As we head in towards Friday, so we find, look, the low clears away, this northerly flow comes back in. This brings showers down eastern coast, but for western areas look at this ridge that's building in. It really is starting to get its act together, and here it comes, look, into Friday and into Saturday too, although yes, cloud and rain affecting Scotland and Northern Ireland as well as the far north of England, and windy here too. Look, the isobars quite close together, but down to the south, look, dry, good spells of sunshine, although some cloud affecting western coasts. Then as we head in towards Sunday, so we find that the ridge is still there. I'm afraid cloud and more rain for western parts of Scotland and Northern Ireland, but eastern areas look like they should stay dry and bright. Dry as well down to the south, the best of the sunshine through the Midlands, eastern and southern parts of England, and this really is the kind of pressure pattern that we should be seeing at this time of year. Then into the 23rd, which takes us through into the Monday, so this is a week on Monday. There's a ridge of high pressure, look, still some outbreaks of rain for western Scotland, but much drier and brighter through southern and eastern areas. And then into Tuesday, the ridge is still there, but still outbreaks of rain across western and Northern Ireland, western parts of Scotland, but elsewhere we're dry, we're bright, and we've got some good sunny spells. Taking us forward now to the 25th, so this is going into Wednesday 25th. Look, the high is still there, and as we head in towards the end of that week through Thursday and into the Friday too, high pressure is still with us, and that high, look, taking us through until right to the very end of July there, the 29th there. So again, look, more of a westerly flow through Scotland, so I still expect there to be some outbreaks of rain up here, but down to the south it looks as if this much drier spell of weather is set to come in. Now I just wanted to show you these charts as well. This is the Japanese Met Agency. This is a hemispheric based chart, so we're here, that's the North Pole. Sorry, that's the North Pole, we're not there, that's the North Pole. We're here, the British Isles, look, you can see Spain dipping out there. This is the mean of the 500 millibar flow for week 1, so this is taking us through from the 12th through to the 19th, so this takes us through to next Thursday. And notice how, look, we've got this strong westerly flow below normal heights, and this is the jet stream through this week, you know, just hinting at those unsettled conditions again this week, although as I say, get better. This is week 2, so this takes us from the 20th, so this is from next Friday through to the following Thursday. And notice how, look, the blue colours have gone, they've shifted eastwards. We've got a trough here through Scandinavia, a trough here off the eastern coast of the States. This is a very weak ridge building in between, so this confirms this idea of the end of the month again tending to be better. And then for week 3 and for week 4, so taking us from the 28th through to where would it be, about the 12th of August, and you can see how heights are back down to near normal. We've got a trough across Scandinavia, another trough across the east of the States, but for most heights are near normal, so you know, this is kind of hinting at conditions going back to nearer normal conditions. Not perfect, not soaking wet. I think we will find some outbreaks of rain at times, but a better feel to things. And just finally wanted to show you this one. This is from the CFS charts. Get these from the site by going to weather charts. You click on weather charts and then you click on CFS, and this is what you get if you come down to EU rainfall. So this is the rainfall forecast in weeks, okay? This is the week ending the 20th of July, so this is the latest forecast, and notice how we've got these periods of rain, look, going through the country during this week, but look at this dry weather coming in down to the south. Go to week 2, that takes us up to the 27th of July, and look, dry weather nudging into the south, more rain across Northern Ireland and across Scotland, but don't forget this is the forecast for the whole week. Then into week 3, and this takes us through the period to the 3rd of August, and look how much drier it is across these southern areas. Some rain, yes, across the west and certainly across the north, but much drier conditions down towards the south as that ridge of high pressure builds in. And then the period during the 10th, well, things going more unsettled once again, and I think that really is the pattern of August, is that we'll see that breakdown coming through early on in the month, but then I do think mid-month things should improve, although we could find some rain across northern areas. The south should be dry. And then let's just look at week 6, so this takes us through to the end of August, and look, bringing back in drier weather towards the end of the month. And if we look at week 7, things going more unsettled with thundery rain coming into the south. Now, those conditions are what we would expect for August, so I think what we can look forward to is first couple of days of August probably staying dry and fair. I think then a breakdown for a week, going back into the west with some rain at times, little rain down to the south, most of it probably from the M4 corridor northwards. Then the middle of the month we'll probably find that things settle off once again briefly from about the 11th through till about the 17th or 18th, perhaps even 19th. And then from the 20th onwards, we'll find a thundery breakdown, probably some pretty heavy thunderstorms coming through. That's how I see August panning out. Of course, anything can change. This is just a model-based forecast, but it's being backed up by the analogues and by sea surface temperature information as well. So we can have a reasonable level of confidence, in as much confidence as you can have in such a long-range forecast. So hopefully that's been useful for you and keeps you up to date. Thanks again for watching. As I said, the site's kept free of charge by the adverts you see around the screen. So if you see an advert you like, please do tell your friends, or click on the advert. That generates revenue for us. But tell your friends to come back to the site, because it's that generates the revenue to keep the site free of charge. So thanks again for watching, and keep the sun shining. Bye for now.